Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Bill Burr's stand-up monologue on SNL. Let's see what he has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Burr! I am so excited to be here. I have been doing stand-up forever, and this has always been a lifelong dream of mine to come here and host Saturday Night Live, so thank you so much for coming out. During these difficult times. You guys all look like surgeons with your masks on. Makes me feel comfortable that you're wearing masks. I like people who wear masks. That's good. You're listening to the eggheads. The people we all cheated off of in high school, right? Keep listening to them. And then if you don't wear a mask, that doesn't bug me either, right? Take out your grandparents, you know? Take out your weak cousin with the asthma. I don't care. It's your decision. There's too many people. It's a dream come true. If you're that dumb and you want to kill your own family members, by all means do it.
Well, we know what side he was on during all this. I couldn't tell, like, I didn't see everyone else with their mask on, so I was confused. I'm like, does he have a mask on? And then it's like, duh, he hosted this at the height of, you know, the panorama. To see him on SNL now, I've watched enough of him, like, through the years, you know, like, I call him Billy the GOAT. Bill is goated. He is goated to me. But to see him through the years, mature in age, and he went from like having fiery red hair on top of his head to being a bald guy. But to see that his career took him to SNL just speaks to how good he is. And I'm mind blown that before I started this reaction journey, I had never heard of him. Like, I'm like, how did I never hear of him? He's hilarious, and clearly he's reached the pinnacle success that like all comedians, I think, when they go into this, hope for, which is SNL. SNL is such a marker of success in comedy and in music. When an artist is invited on to SNL to be the musical guest, that means you've made it. And when a comedian is welcomed on to do the open monologue and be in the skits throughout the show, you've made it. So I'm happy to see that he's made it here, because I think now this obviously feels more real time. This was close enough to have been somewhere between 2020 and now, that his career brought him here. This makes me happy for him, because I really think Bill Burr is hilarious and talented.
And you want to kill your own family members, by all means do it. Stops you from reproducing. It's literally a dream come true. And speaking of dreams come true, did you see Rick Moranis got sucker punched on the Upper West Side? New York is back, baby! New York is back! Yes! We lost our edge there for a minute. City started looking like a giant Bed Bath & Beyond, and then bam! Oh, Ricky took one in the chops. It had to happen. That's what happens when you stick an M&M store in Times Square. All right? The universe has to balance itself. Get the peep shows back in Times Square.
Oh, no!
Old people can walk safely 40 blocks away.
New York has been watered down from the days of it feeling like this, like, unsafe. Like, everything's been, like, rebuilt and changed and super safe. And it's just like, what happened to, like, the old New York? It's really funny. That's funny.
Old people can walk safely 40 blocks away. I don't know. I'll probably get canceled for doing that joke, you know? How stupid is that cancel thing? They're literally running out of people to cancel. They're going after dead people now. They're trying to cancel John Wayne. It's like, yeah, dude, God did that 40 years ago. They're all up in arms. They're like, did you hear what he said in that interview in Playboy in 1970? Can you believe that? It's like, yeah, he was born in 1907. That's what these people sounded like.
Cancel culture it's problematic. It's problematic because as much as you want to be upset about things, it's like those were the times. Like, do you think if something was inappropriate, that person would have like knowingly or willingly like said that, knowing they would have stirred up stuff? No, it was just it was a thing of the times. Like the things that we used to be like to watch on TV, the kids nowadays could never. They'd just be so offended by it all. But it's like that's what we grew up. Those were the times. Like you can't just be canceling people because they were doing things that were of the times. It's like we've all done things of the times. Hello. I don't know. Cancel culture is weird to me.
07. That's what these people sounded like. You never talked to your grandparents and brought up the wrong subject, and all of a sudden it went off the rails. Like, oh, grandma. Just keep making the cookies. Yeah, you don't bring up race or religion with your grandparents. You keep it simple.
Right.
Anyway, I don't know. I know, I guess my grandparents are older. I don't know. Plowing ahead. Plowing ahead. Let's talk white women here, shall we? Let's talk white women. White women, amazing your accomplishments over the last few years. I got to tell you, the way white women somehow hijack the woke movement, generals around the world should be analyzing this. Just to refresh your memory, the woke movement was supposed to be about people of color not getting opportunities, the at-bats that they deserved, finally making that happen. And it was about that for about 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
And then somehow, white women swung their Gucci-booted feet over the fence of oppression.
The way he just lifted his foot. Their Gucci-booted feet. Why?
White women swung their Gucci-booted feet over the fence of oppression and stuck themselves at the front of the line. I don't know how they did it. I've never heard so much complaining in my life from white women. My life is so hard with my SUV and my heated seats. You have no idea what it's like to be me. Trash and white guys. The nerve. Where's the camera? The nerve of you white women. Listen, I don't want to speak ill of my here, okay? I don't. But let's go back in.
Why? Why, Bill? Why?
Speak ill of my bitches here, okay? I don't. But let's go back in history here, okay? You guys stood by us toxic white males through centuries of our crimes against humanity. You rolled around in the blood money, and occasionally, when you wanted to sneak off and hook up with a black dude, if you got caught, you said it wasn't consensual. Yeah, that's what you did. That's what you did. So why don't you shut up, sit down next to me, and take your talking to?
Bill said it, not me. Bill said it. And Bill's never wrong, right? Bill is never wrong. He's never wrong.
So why don't you shut up, sit down next to me, and take your talking to?
Take your talking to.
Thank you.
It got really quiet on that bit. Like, super quiet on that bit. And that is how you know Bill is right. The ladies always get super quiet when Bill is right. I'm here to say Bill is right. He's always right. In particular about us women. He's always right.
Thank you. So, I haven't been in New York for about a year, you know. I was here last year. I was shooting a movie. Had a great time with Judd Apatow, Pete Davidson, and all the guys. Yeah, had a great time. And I hadn't been here in like 13 years, and I immediately noticed how extra crowded the city was. And I was getting all claustrophobic. I'm like, what's going on? How much are people not using safe sex and making all these babies, you know? So I finally walked up to this old New York door guy, and I was just like, dude, what's going on? What's with all these people here? And he was just like, oh, no, don't worry. He goes, it's June. He goes, it's Pride Month. And I'm like, what's that? You know, I'm 52. I never heard of it, right?
I never heard of it. I got so thrown off by the whatever he just said about babies and stuff. Listen. Bill Burr First of all, I don't know how the band can sit behind him and not like be losing it and cracking up. They did clap, but like they're self-controlled and not like crack up is crazy to me. Okay, I'll let him finish. I think I just lost my train of thought because it threw me off about the like what he was setting up for Pride Month. I'm like, wait, what?
And I'm like, what's that?
What's that?
You know, I'm 52. I never heard of it, right? They didn't have that when I was a kid. He goes, oh, it's Gay Pride Month. And I was just like, oh. Dude, you know when you're just like stuck in the Matrix and you just can't, everything's just pressed up, you can't see anything? And then somebody gives you that little nugget of information that just pulls it back. It's like, why is it so crowded? It's Gay Pride Month. Ah, tank tops. 0% body fat. 2 guys kissing. Rainbow flags. Ah! I didn't know that. That's what I learned. The month of June is Gay Pride Month. That's a little long, don't you think?
That's a little long. Okay, I remember what I was going to say. Please let me know in the comments what movie this was. He was talking about he was in New York filming with Pete Davidson. I would love to see Bill Burr in a movie. Drop it in the comments, please.
Gay Pride Month. That's a little long, don't you think? For a group of people that were never enslaved. How did they get all of June? Dude, black people were actually enslaved. They get February. They get 28 days.
And we were just given Juneteenth. Listen, was he canceled after this? We're just talking about cancel culture, and it's like, all right, hold on, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy.
People were actually enslaved. They get February. They get 28 days of overcast weather. Sun goes down at 4 in the afternoon. Everybody's shivering. Nobody wants to go on the parade.
February is the worst month of the year for weather. Like, ask around. February, I don't know about other climate areas, but where I've been, everywhere I've been in the month of February, it's like, golly, do we all experience the worst of weather in February? Oh, it's so dreary and cold.
4 in the afternoon, everybody's shivering. Nobody wants to go on the parade. Look, yeah. How about you hook them up with July? These are equator people. Give them the sun for 31 days. There's gay black people. They could celebrate from June 1st, June 31st, 61 days of celebrating. 61. All right, that's all my time. We got a great show for you guys, everybody. Jack White is here. It's going to be amazing. Please stick around. We'll be right back.
These are equator people. Bill Burr. Bill Burr. He said he brought up canceling because he knew he was about to go there. Like, you can't cancel Bill Burr, though. It's not allowed. It's never going to happen. All right, y'all. Please go have the day you deserve. Peace.